Wille just launched 4 brand new heat-friendly synthetic styles. Today we're going to take a look at Flow in the color Sandy Blonde Lighted. My name is Denise. I'm also known as heywigsister on Instagram and Facebook, and I am partnering with 𝖫 to bring you this review, and I could not be more excited. I actually have all 4 of the brand new Wille styles, so I'm reviewing them and getting these out to all of my wig sisters so that you have all the information that you need. I don't know what order these are going to be released, so keep your eye out if I haven't reviewed them all yet. And oh my goodness, is this one darling. If you like a really kind of a softly layered shag cut, more mid-length, oh yeah, Flow, it might be the one for you. This one is an easy throw and go. This is straight out of the box. I ran a wide tooth comb through her, and that is all that I did. If you are new to my wig reviews, I timestamp all the major components of a review in the description box. So if you're only here to see specific things, you can skip it right ahead to those. And I do cover color toward the end, and I show it inside and outside. So if you have a curiosity of this color, then you can find that timestamped below. You don't have to listen to any of the other commentary. 𝖫 is both an online wig shop and an in-person retailer. They have some salons, wig salons in Canada, some coming soon to the United States. If you don't have one near you, don't fear. You can shop online. They do consults. They have sales all the time. They do live sales every week. They have an open box clearance section, a name your own price feature. So much going on over at 𝖫. I will link this wig in the description box below, and I'll also include a coupon code that will save you money. And definitely if you like shag cuts, this one should be on your list. She does come in a bunch of other colors as well. So that's 𝖫. Let's take a look at Flow from all sides. A heat-friendly synthetic wig. All 4 of the styles that they just launched are made with heat-friendly fibers. Wille generally has regular synthetic fibers. They do have, you know, a few heat-friendly here and there, but they are primarily a regular synthetic brand. And I will just say, over the years, I have really graduated from being really afraid of heat-friendly fibers to actually preferring them. So I'm really excited that these came out in heat-friendly, because I just find heat-friendly fibers look and feel a little bit more like human hair. They don't tend to have a shine, which regular synthetic can. And so to me, they just look and feel so much more natural. And on a style like this, that's a little shorter, I mean, there are some of the longer layers might rub up on your clothing, but really it's friction that's hard on heat-friendly fibers, and this one isn't going to get a whole lot of friction on it. And because it's a straight style, it'll be really easy to maintain. I have a video showing how I care for my heat-friendly styles, and I'll make sure that's linked below. This one is absolutely darling. Now, she has a lace front, and they did a phenomenal job. Looks so realistic. It looks like it's growing out of my scalp. Nobody's gonna know that I have a wig on. I normally trim back my Wille lace fronts with a pinking shears. I just find the color of the lace that they use sometimes shows up on my skin, and cutting a scalloped edge into it solves that problem completely. I will make sure a video is linked below that shows you how I do that. Just a little tip there if you ever have that same issue. So this is inside the cap. We have an extended lace front, ear tab to ear tab. We have a left mono part, so left going over to the right. So you are a little limited on where you can part that. We have soft ear tabs. Interesting that they're a different color. I just find the inside of this cap is really unique. I've never seen them do that before. We have Velcro adjusters, so you can cinch this in a little bit, and then the rest is open wefted. Really lightweight as well. This wig is listed as being a light to medium density. I would say this is a light density piece for sure. This does not have a lot of hair. She doesn't have any permatease, so it's not poofy. There's no volume on the top. This is very, very much a great beginner-friendly piece because it doesn't have a lot of hair and it doesn't have a lot of volume. And in the beginning, most new wig wearers struggle with those things on wigs, so this one you don't have to worry about that. And just like that, I threw it back on and I'm ready to go. Let's talk about fit. 𝖊 is a brand known for running more average petite, and they actually say on the website that these fit average petite. It's a great brand if you have smaller head measurements and have found most of the major name brands run big. These fit more of an average petite head really well. So I get a tiny bit of extra cap up here, not very much at all. I have a very petite over the top of my head. All my measurements are below in the description box. Just scroll down and you can compare them to yours, and then as I describe fit, hopefully you can get a sense of whether or not the cap might fit you comfortably. So you can be a little bigger than me over, like you're over ear to ear and front to nape, because I'm getting some extra cap, but I do not get nearly the amount of extra cap in the crown as I do on other brands. In addition, the circumference, I do cinch these in a little bit. I have a 21¼ circumference. If you are, you know, solidly average circumference to average petite, you should be fine. I just really wouldn't recommend these for somebody who's more average large, although there is a ton of stretch. And I have heard from wig sisters who have like a 21½ circumference and really small over the top. And a lot of the time they can wear 𝖊 as well. So it's a little bit of a range there, but just FYI. And then I get really good coverage on the sides, and that's just the fact that this fits me really well this way gives me good coverage, but it's not so big that I can actually pull this over my ears. A lot of the time I can pull wig caps over my ears. I can't really do that. And if you haven't measured your head yet, I actually have a video in my new wig wearer series where I talk about measuring your head, the importance of knowing your head measurements, and I also have a list, a blog post on my website where I have a list of how each brand runs. I'll make sure all of that's linked below, so if you are new to wig wearing, I've got some help for you. Overall, this is a low density, just choppy layered mid-length cut that is a throw and go, going to be really easy to wear. So if you like styles like this, I think you're gonna like flow. And you can cut bangs into flow. She has a bit of a bang, as you can see, quite long to be a full bang, but all you'd have to do is trim this up a little bit. And I have a video showing how to use a thinning razor to trim up bangs. It is so easy to do, kind of foolproof, and you don't have to have a steady hand. So you can absolutely put bangs into this one. Okay, let's talk about this color. Sandy Blonde Lighted. The code for this is 16.20.25. I actually also have a blog post on color, and I have a color index where I break down what each of those codes means. I'll link that below as well if you're new to color. I love that 𝖊 both names their colors and gives you the codes. The only thing they don't give you the code to is the root, and I really wish they would do that. But other than that, I love it because it can really help you know what colors are in the wig. So these codes basically are describing a medium blonde and light strawberry blonde piece with the lightest golden blonde blend and shaded roots. Super light root. So they do have a sandy blonde rooted color as well. That has a darker root, more of a medium root. This is a very light root. Very light. Barely a perceptible root. It's more of a golden blonde. I would say the root is probably a dark golden blonde on top of medium and light golden blonde. And then there's a little bit of strawberry in there. I really wouldn't call this a strawberry blonde. There's not a lot of red. And actually it doesn't even really look red, but it looks warm. So that strawberry blonde really warms up this blonde. So to me, it's a medium blonde with some warmth from the strawberry and light blonde highlights. It's a very warm blonde. I would say this is slightly yellow. It is leaning toward the yellow blonde spectrum of things. Let's get outside so you can see this one outside, and let me know if you have any questions. Don't forget about Chiquelle. I think Ellen Wille did a really great job, so definitely one to check out. See you soon.
All right, sun is going in and out. Sure where a few of these fibers want to go. All right, thanks for watching.
Hey friends, thanks so much for watching. Here are a few videos I think you might enjoy. Go ahead and click on one and watch.